Hey everyone, Screaming Geek Media here. I am Jerry the Geek. Today we got a 4K review for you. We're going to talk about American Made. But before we get into that, if you like physical media, if you like 4Ks, if you like Blu-rays, even DVDs, I talk about those once in a while. Please check out my other videos on my channel because I do these reviews, I do unboxings, I do collection updates, discussions. Check that stuff out. Hit the like button, subscribe, turn your bell notifications on for future videos. Now, this video, we're going to talk about the 4K of American Made. It has Tom Cruise in it. This actually is a first-time watch for me. I've never seen it before. I've had it for a while now. The movie came out back in 2017. It's got an R rating. Directed by Doug Liman. Besides Tom Cruise, we got Domhnall Gleeson, Sarah Wright, and it's got some other names. Those are the main ones there. But it's a pretty good movie overall. I was really surprised by it. It's one of those movies of Tom Cruise you don't hear much about, but it's really well done. It's based on a true story, or as the tagline says, based on a true lie. But basically it follows the character of Barry Seal. He was a TWA pilot, and then it was back in 78. And it basically, builds up right at the beginning. You can see where he's just kind of getting bored with the monotonous of the job. Just going with the flow of things. And all of a sudden he gets an offer from the CIA to work with because being a pilot, they wanted to pilot this fast plane to do reconnaissance missions over Central America, taking pictures of the different things going on. So as he's doing that, he gets roped in with the drug cartel down there to, traffic some drugs for them. And then after that, all hell's crazy things start happening. He ends up, smuggling guns and then money laundering, and just everything goes crazy out of hand. He starts, making all this money. Gets to a point where he has too much money. He doesn't know what the freak to do with it. He's burying in the backyard, putting suitcases here and there. So it's a really fun movie overall. I think it's a great performance here from Tom Cruise. Not the usual, action movie that you'd notably see him in. Also, it's pretty cool at the end of the movie when it starts off the credits. It kind of gives you the feel of watching an old VHS tape. There's just the way they make the colors look and some distortion, flutter here and there. And also the audio kind of cuts in and out to make it feel like you're watching that old tape. That was pretty cool the way they did that. Now the 4K here comes from Universal. Came out in 2018. Very well done. I mean, of course, this movie was filmed in digital. Has a 2K digital intermediate, HDR10. Very solid presentation here. Great details, has that depth to it. Which sometimes you don't get that with movies filmed in digital. Sometimes you miss a little bit of that. Great pops of color, the textures. Especially when we were talking about the 70s and 80s, seeing some of the decor inside the homes that was pretty gaudy. Some of the details of the, facial textures, the stubbles, some of the grit here and there, the sweat, some of the different colored hues here and there. So very impressive. Now talking about the Blu-ray comparison here, quite a big upgrade for the 4K here. Even though the Blu-ray does look decent, but the 4K just gives you a little more upticks in the details. The colors are definitely a little warmer and richer. Definitely, when you look at the two, the Blu-ray is much flatter, more muted, where the 4K just really brings it alive. And so that is your big difference here with that. Now for the audio track, they gave us a DTS-X here. I don't have DTS-X, I'm just having a 5.0. But very well done track here. Got a nice, well-balanced, the use of surrounds, gives you, immerses you into it a little bit. It's not an action movie per se. It's not going to blow your socks off, but it's very impressive. Like I said, everything's well balanced. Clear dialogue throughout. So impressive here. So for a packaging here, standard keep case. Of course, this is actually an import I got off of from Hamilton Book. I've already downloaded an American cover for this. I'll swap that out sometime. you know, pop it open. I'll give you the digital code here in a second. But standard Blu-ray, and then it's got some cool artwork for the 4K, so that was nice. And here's a digital code here for you. And just, you know, hit the pause button, you know, check it out, jot down the numbers, see if you like this or not. Now for the bonus features here. We have deleted scenes, American storytellers, cruise and lineman, conversation, in the wings, shooting American made, flying high, and the real Barry Seal. So some pretty cool stuff here. I think it's all on the Blu-ray, nothing is on the 4K. So to wrap it up, the 4K here of American Made, if you don't have the 4K, I would definitely recommend picking this up because this is a pretty good size upgrade over the Blu-ray. And it just looks, everything looks so much richer. Right now on Amazon, it's selling for $14.91. Hamilton Books still has it for $9.95. Again, it's an import, but everything plays fine on the player. I do not have a region free, so everything works good here. And of course, you got a $4 or $5 shipping rate for Hamilton Books. So if you go that route, pick you up a couple movies while you're there. They got some pretty good deals. You know, check out the links below you can find. So that pretty much does it from a look at the 4K of American Made with Tom Cruise. Please comment below. Let me know what you think. You know, check out my other videos on my channel. Like, subscribe, and turn your bell notifications on. Hey, we'll see you soon. Geek out.